We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's Bumgarner and Kershaw next on the show. Madison Bumgarner will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up one run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Now in the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kike Hernandez.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Corey Seager waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
No.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Batting second, shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So stepping in, Corey Seager. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider bounces, and that gets away.
Let's go.
And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Justin.
Now at the plate,
Turner.
Justin Turner. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And that's in there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hard ground ball to third. Nunez right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing was really dominant stuff. Double-digit strikeout. He dominated the hitters. He kept his team in the game. He did everything you want a great pitcher to do. I'm looking for that type of performance again today.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Fouled back. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Batting second, catcher, Buster Posey.
And this is low, ball one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it one away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Digging in, Brandon Belt having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April. And maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Joe Panic as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. One 0 count. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he's in there at third with a 2-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning now from San Francisco. Giants out in front here, 2-0. So digging in now, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Gutierrez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
This is line to left. Yes. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So striding in, Adrian Gonzalez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
The 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Stubbs. Makes the play, 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Center fielder.
And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jarrett Parker. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Jarrett Parker.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm, he's so smooth, lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Bases are empty, one man out. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again.
Kike Hernandez.
He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Outside stuff, man.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Parker sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
What kind of strike zone is this?
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Justin Turner. Grounded back up the middle.
Yes!
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Puig rounds the corner and is headed home.
Baby.
And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Matt, talk about two-out lightning. First two guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. Two-out lightning.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Absolutely ridiculous.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
Come on, man.
And gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Belt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Stepping up now, Austin Barnes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Austin Barnes.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Called strike. 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. On the ground up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder Jock Peterson.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 35.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panik.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Panik. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Right fielder
Boy,
number
he
16.
showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Jarrett Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And yet another throw over and a dive, but he's back. Kershaw comes set. Here he comes on 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit out towards second.
Beautiful.
There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in for his second at bat, Clayton Kershaw.
Leading off
He'll
for the
start
Dodgers,
things out as we begin the
pitcher,
fifth.
number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
In there, 0-1.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Please subscribe, or I would appreciate a like.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Stubbs is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground softly towards second. Panic barehanded. He is out. Dodgers down in order. Our score remains 2-1.
Hey.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out.
Nice.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Now batting, Madison Bumgarner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
0-1, here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center.
Yes.
In there, a base hit.
There we go. Now we're cooking.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on
Now
some
batting.
kind of hot streak. They
Third
better start
baseman,
paying attention to him.
Justin Turner.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Oh, yeah.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Line to the right side.
Yes.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Come on, baby.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. One run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Three and 0 now. Adrian Gonzalez will be next. Ready with the 3-0, and that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Riding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. This is pulled into right.
Yes.
That's in there. Base hit.
Nice.
That's a big hit right there. One out. You got the go-ahead run now at third base. There's so many things can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. So that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. George Cantos is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul. Strike 1. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gutierrez has it in his tracks. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Line drive to left. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him float. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Now both runners are breaking. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder number 16, Drew Stubbs.
Ready for another chance? Drew Stubbs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Runners at second and third with two gone. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here in San Francisco, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Corey Guerin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Corey Guerin.
Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kike Hernandez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Upton Jr. at the track, the wall. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Well, he everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Nino Ramirez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Neil Ramirez. The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw.
He's safe.
And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch, and LA's taken a 4-2 lead. Digging in to try it again, Jarrett Parker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jarrett Parker.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get there. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Nick Hundley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, and even 10 hits in 40 tries. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Kershaw looks in. 0-2 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Oh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez ranges to his left. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 4-2.
Your
Will
attention,
Smith
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll do
Giants,
so to start the
Number
8th.
13, Will Smith.
Will Smith, West Philadelphia, born and raised on the program. Will Smith.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Dodgers,
2 with a walk thus
catcher,
far.
Austin Barnes.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first
Now
out.
batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Ready for another shot now. Adrian Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking
the
deep
fielder,
every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Jock Peterson now. His career line against Will Smith. He's 2 for 4. Andrew Toles will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 60, Andrew Toles.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
I can pull it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead this one 4-2. Andrew
attention,
Toles
please.
will stay in the ball
This
game
change
as he'll
for the
take over
Dodgers.
at first base.
Now playing first base, number 60, Andrew Toles.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home
Leading
eight.
up for the Giants, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Yasmani Grandal is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Into the windup and the pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Here it comes. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at bat. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Get down. Got you injured?
Connor Gillespie will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury.
Hurt?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard on the ground to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Belt on his way to second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Walk your ass.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik in a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swinging a soft liner towards first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
So stepping in, Drew Stubbs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Ninth inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-3. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area. We're set to continue the ninth inning in this one. Connor Gillespie is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Playing third base, number 22.
Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Chase Utley will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Come on, man.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
In now, Kike Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Ready on 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
1-1. Here it is. Scorched to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Justin Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Oh, challenge me.
Pickoff move to second. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, he hung him one and he smoked it, but just wasn't able to keep it fair. I doubt if he throws him that pitch again.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Outside, 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now at the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Come on, man. Challenge me.
Good. 0-2 now.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2.
No.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Thank you.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So striding in, Austin Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball one.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 3. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Now batting, Jarrett Parker. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Center fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. A little bouncer. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Are you kidding me?
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
Now at the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Aaron Hill will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Aaron Hill.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. And Hill's going to reach. It's a base hit. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
Here's Connor Gillespie. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.